Hey crafters, welcome into Guys Craft 2. My name is John, and I just wanted to talk and kind of rattle on a little bit. We've got a lot going on. It is December 23rd. It is hard to imagine that this year is about up. It is hard to believe tomorrow is Christmas Eve. There's just been so much going on. So just wanted to kind of catch up. We have not done lives at this point. I am hoping in January that we'll actually start doing some lives, start doing some sewing and crafting together. But until then, I just kind of wanted to ramble on about what's going on with us. Tonight, we actually have a cocktail party with friends that we're going to. Tomorrow, Curtis and I are prepping and cooking our own Christmas Eve meal. One of the big things for him is peppermint cheesecake. He loves making his peppermint cheesecake at Christmas time. Our tradition's always honey baked ham with southern side dishes like I make homemade KFC coleslaw, I make Paula Deen crock-pot mac and cheese, and just all that kind of stuff. And then Christmas Day for us, after we open gifts for what seems like forever sometimes, is a big breakfast of peppermint pancakes. And then we always end up at a Chinese restaurant for lunch, supper, and for the movies. And this year we're going to see the new Wonka. Curtis made reservations for us over a month ago to make sure we have the seats we want when we get to the theater. And we're very fortunate. Our theater is actually really cool. They run a special Black Friday every year. We always buy their popcorn perks, which is $30 for 30 bags of popcorn at the movie. So that lasts for a year. So basically, we've already paid that. So we'll get free popcorn tomorrow, or one of our 30 bags. And then they have a loyalty cup that we buy. And it used to be $2, I think, to refill it. Now it's up to $3, but it is what it is. So pretty cheap. And then since my birthday was this month, I actually have a gift card from them to use. So makes everything free for me. But it is what works. So that is kind of what's going on in our life. I hope that you all had the opportunity to tune in today and listen to Sean with The Guy Who Sews and see some of the amazing quilts that folks were able to present. He had 25 quilters, and we were honored to be selected to be among some of the quilters that he's worked with in the past. And it's very humbling because we are still very, very young and new in our journey to quilting, and to be able to work with someone like Sean that has done some gorgeous work. I think today he showed his panda quilt, and just the piecework and all that took place on that is amazing. Not to mention his dachshund quilt from the year before, which is apparently what he showed year one. So Sean does some great work. We're working up to some of those things, and hopefully we'll be much better, much improved in 2024. But it is what it is. So we're getting there. I have received multiple packages, so we thought it might be cool as we just rambled along to kind of see what's come in the mail. This is from Missouri Star Quilt. I'm assuming that it is our replacement for day 13, and it is. So it is the day 13 that we missed out on, and I have no idea how we missed that, but it was really super nice that they replaced it with no question. We got Flat Chuck as part of the package again. And it says, love this card. Show us your quilting pride. Snap a photo of your latest project with this card and use this as your handle to share online. And it just says, Stitch Happens. And so I kind of like that. I think I may keep that. I may put that on a shirt at some point. That might be better that I just say Stitch Happens than some of the other things that we hear out on the street and amongst the younger generation. So day 13 was this sewing edge. And so it's Quilt with Marcy Baker, and it is about sewing a perfect scant 1/4 inch. I have really struggled with that on the Juki. I love my Juki DX 2000 QVP. What I don't like is I don't like the foot that has the guide that's supposed to keep me with that 1/4 inch. And as such, I don't use the foot that much. I do think I'm holding a 1/4 inch seam pretty well. but hopefully this may work on the machine and even help me a little bit more. So I was definitely disappointed that that was not in my original box, but absolutely amazed at how quick and without question Missouri Star replaced it. So it was just says a lot about them and who they are as an organization. I have enjoyed my box from them this year. I have not necessarily been wowed by everything in the box, but I have appreciated the variety and some of the things that Jenny brought. With that said, I actually got another box from the Sewers Club. It says special delivery, and this one is mesh sewing project bag. It says, John, we will be sewing a mesh sewing project bag with Figo, come on, fabrics, Happiness Collection by Pippa Shaw. This project is perfect for storing works in progress. So I think that's going to be cute. Oh yeah, look how nice and big this bag is. So this is a mesh sewing project bag. I have not done a mesh bag, so kind of exciting that I'll be able to do this one. The nice thing about doing it through Sewers Club is they do give you the opportunity to do that online with them and kind of go through step by step. I love when I can rewind and go back and rewind and go back, because sometimes it takes me watching the same step 10 times for it to register and make sense with me, and so Sewers Club is good about that. They also gave me a sasher collection. It's a jelly roll sasher. It says fold jelly rolls with batting wadding quickly and easily with this nifty tool. No need to iron them, just feed the layered strips into the sasher in your lap, then feed the folded strips directly to your sewing machine. So that's something kind of new. It's from Pauline's Quilter's World. So that was included in here. They gave me a purple, and I'm going to say it's almost more lavender, and this is Gutermann thread. But look at the fabrics that they're making this tote bag out of. And so, you know me, I am a purple fan, so look at how bright and cheerful purple that is. And the mesh, and the zipper. And then I have to go, oh my God, it's a zipper, because I have yet to do a zipper, and I appreciate the encouragement from some of you all about that. And then she also gives us the batting, the lining to go with that. So this will probably end up fairly high on the list. I want to try to start working on one specific quilt, and I think that's probably going to be my block of the month. And I'm going to keep with that pattern for a while, but then I want to work on some other projects, and I definitely want to work on a few tote bags, because I like to see accomplishment, and so I need the tote bags to help me see that accomplishment. And then beyond that, I can work on quilting and that. I enjoy the quilting, love the quilting. That's how all of this started, but at the end of the day, some of the quilts just take too long. I will tell you my goal before Christmas, and please do not hold me to this, and I said Christmas and I meant New Year's, but before New Year's, is I would really like to at least get one of these quilt tops off of my long arm and actually in and complete it from the long arm. It would be nice to have it completely finished and have the batting and everything, or binding and all that done. Not sure we're going to act that crazy, but would at least like to be able to get one of those accomplished. So with that said, that's one of the projects that I'm hoping to do between now and New Year's. Also have this from Shiplap Quilts, and I am betting it is my next block of the month. So nice that I'm on the third block of the month, which means I have yet to do the January, which is these 4 snowballs, and I have yet to even think about the hearts, and now we're on March with the 4 clover. So I am anxious to get this going and get these started. We'll slowly get there. I'm going to stand up so I can hang this up on the project wall, and hopefully we will get that going soon and get that accomplished. So that's another thing on the list. And you know, as you know, I buy way more projects than I need to, because I need to start just knocking out the projects that I already have. So that was from Shiplap. And then one last thing I got in the mail the last few weeks is Quilting Mayhem. Lord only knows what this is and what I ordered. And let's just look. And we can do this because Curtis is going to Sam's to pick up our order for Christmas Eve and that. So he's not at the house. Since Curtis chooses not to watch the videos that I do by myself, then I can freely talk on here and you all can help support my poor habits and the fact that I spend way too much money because in the next few years I would hopefully like to retire one day, and I am realizing that I have really got to scale back. But that's not today. Today is let's celebrate the holidays, and this is from Quilting Mayhem out of Washington State. And oh, it's my Block of the Month Kona Club that I joined, and it is January's Block of the Month. So let's take a look at it. And let's go. John, you really started a second Block of the Month. Yeah, John did. So that's just the way John is. So there is what is the Block of the Month for Kona for month 1. And we already know John has done very little work when it comes to triangles, flying geese, whatever they want to call these. So we have a lot yet there to learn. I do want to preserve this bag, but I think my bonus item is in this bag, and my bonus item, I'll toss it over there and pick that up after the video, is a Kona 24-month calendar, 12-month calendar, 2024, and look what we get to look at for the month of January. So all in the oranges in that. And how cool that they took a different swatch for each day. I like January 4th that says mac and cheese, but that just makes me want mac and cheese. So what's up with that? So something really kind of cute. That was a bonus for joining this Block of the Month club. And I did receive all the fabrics to do the Block of the Month. I'm not going to open those today, but hopefully starting in January, you will see me working on projects like this, and we will see them cut, and I will be sewing them while we just talk and rattle on there. And then it says, welcome to the Block of the Month Club. Use this QR code or go to this website on YouTube to check out tips and tricks for putting this block together. And this says Quilting Mayhem 2024 subscriptions. They have either the Kimberbell Fat Quarter subscription, which we did not do, the Kona Half Yard Inspiration Bundle, and Mindy's Mystery Quilts. So they have several things over at Quilting Mayhem. This is our first purchase, I believe, from them. And I'm sure they popped up in my Facebook feed, and for some reason I felt like I couldn't do without. So we ended up making that part of who we are. So it is what it is. So with that said, that gives you a little update into our lives, kind of what's happening. Excited, right? I mean, today's the 23rd. Tomorrow night when I go to bed, I get to wake up and see Santa Claus, right? And who doesn't? Sorry, I am still a child. I still believe in Santa Claus, and that much is never going to change for me. Curtis is somewhat a bigger kid even, and I think that's why our grandchildren are so crazy about us, because they know we're as big a children as they are. And so how awesome and fun is that? So, you know, guys, with that said, I appreciate all of you listening to me rattle on. I really appreciate the fact that our channel has grown to almost 700 subscribers. That is just so humbling to us. We had no idea when we started this back in July that anybody would ever tune in. And when we got our first 50, we thought we were doing something, and now we're well on our way to having 700 subscribers. And, you know, it just now makes us think there's just no cap. I do think it will help us when we start doing some more lives and we can actually get to interact with you all. I hate that the interaction is all post and afterwards. I do appreciate each and every one of you that comment on our videos and allow us the opportunity to get to know you. We've got to meet some amazing quilters, crafters out there, and that just means a lot. So with that said, I appreciate that you dropped in. My name is John. You landed in Guys Craft 2. If you want to be notified next time we post a new video, hit that bell button. If you like what I'm doing, hit that thumbs up, and tell your friends, neighbors, clergy, the nuns, anyone else you can think of that enjoys crafting, wants to listen to some guys rattle on, that enjoys just hearing different things about what we're doing. Hit that subscribe button. But as always, until next time, we wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Crafting!